Good morning. Welcome to the Commander's List. If you are new, I offer 12 coins every week, 9 o'clock Pacific time on Thursday. Like clockwork, rain, shine, snow, doesn't matter. I am bringing this video to you like clockwork. So anyway, if you like it, after you listen to it for the first time, hit the subscribe button. Tell your friends. I love the fact that I can sell coins here. I also have an email list. If you want to reach out at siliconvalleycoins.com, I can add you. And let's go ahead and get started. So it's a nice kind of cool type day today. This is the most expensive coin in the entire bunch, not a lot of collector coins. And this is about as cheap of a 1793 in a CAC holder that you're going to find. Can still read the date. So for those of you that have not owned one of these before, this is a 1-year type coin. They're 1793. Not a high mintage, but they are out there, oftentimes very worn, oftentimes with a rotated die, like you can see this one has. At least I think they do. It seems like the last one that I owned had the rotated die as well. I don't get to handle these as much as I'd like because they're pretty rare. Good detail in the wreath. You can start to see the obviously the wear for a fair or two around the rims, but you still get pretty much everything you need to see. The fraction is still there, 1/200, and it's a cool coin. Offering this at CPG, which is $3,300. I just took it in trade for an 090 $5 gold piece, and it's always cool to get coins for coins. Love this hobby. All right, next up is a little group of, and these are not CAC'd, but a little group of ANACS Indian cents that I bought all at once in the old 6-digit soapbox holders. This is graded 62 brown. Agree with the grade. Certainly not red anymore. Certainly not red brown. 1867 is a good date. You know, it's not super easy to find. Highly collectible in this grade. Little bit of haze. You can see that right there on the reverse. But it's got a nice even look to it outside of that little bit of cloudiness. That's what makes it a 2. Like, the mirrors on this, on the obverse, like that's 3 mirrors. Pretty nice. No real hairlines. It's just a handling issue. But the reverse, that's a grade limiting reverse in 62. So would it CAC as a 62? Probably. I would guess, but they don't CAC ANACS holders. So anyway, $300 for this coin. Next up is the next in this cute little group. This is one of my favorite ones. This is an 1881 in 64 red brown. Really nice color and flash to this coin. Properly graded as well as a red brown. Really nice reverse. I like Proof Indian head cents. I like them better than the business strikes. They just seem to tone like a little bit better. Got a lot of great flash. This coin is $550. Hold on one sec too. I'm gonna change the lighting here a little bit. It's kind of bright today. It's kind of getting glare. All right, I'm back. This is an 85 in 64 red brown. This coin's a shot 5. It's really, really nice. Good color. Obverse and reverse. Still a red brown coin. Probably a little closer to brown on the end of the spectrum of what they would say. I think it's 30% red. I forgot what the actual standard is at PCGS. I need to look that up. But anyway, this coin is also $550. Cool little piece. These obviously were all collected, or maybe even, no, they weren't submitted together. The serials are different. And then the last coin is a 1905, much more common, 63 red-brown, except this coin is not red-brown. It has turned. There's no way you can designate this coin red-brown, in my opinion. But it's still pretty. It's still a 3, probably a 3 brown. And I'm pricing it, at $325. I marked it up $25 from what I paid. It came in with the group, but I knew this one was... I just wanted to include it with the commander's list because I wanted it to stick with these other 4. Hopefully one person buys them all. Then you get 15 bucks off each coin. Saves me shipping time. And I hate shipping coin. It's the worst job about being a coin dealer. All right, next up, 28D, 64 CAC. Typical 28D strike. They don't come well struck. It's not horrible. It's not great. Good surfaces though, good flash, agree with the grade. Should never 5. This coin should never ever be a 5. But it's a solid 64B coin. A lot of coin for $250, which is what this is going for, $250. I hope that all the people that sometimes complain about me not having enough collector coins, I hope you enjoy this week because I'm trying my best, folks. It all depends on what comes in. I can't control it. All right, 1926, Oregon. Top 3 design all time on a commemorative. Love it. You've heard me say it before. I won't say it anymore. This is a very nice 65, shot 66. I don't know what the spread is. But either way, this is $350. Old no prong blue holder. Another commemorative, another common one, but this one with a few bells and whistles. Almost completely blast white. Just a tiny little streak of toning right across there. 67 CAC Norfolk. This coin has sold in great collections a few times, I think. Anyway, I have it priced at $600, which I think is about 35 or 40 bucks less than what it sold at auction. It's just, it's just a really nice 67 Norfolk. It's not an 8, not a 6. It's an OGH with a CAC sticker. Somebody needs it. It's putting together a OGH set. All right, next up, a perfect two-piece holder, PCGS holder. The holder and everything is in pristine condition. The coin is very choice. Probably a little bit too much chatter in the left obverse field to call it a 5 CAC. It easily ended up in an NGC 5. Pretty clean chic. Got above average luster and look for a 79, which oftentimes come flat, unlike their S-Mint counterparts. But it's really pretty. Nice looking piece. This is probably expensive for the grade, but for the holder and everything, the whole package, it's $300. All right, gold CAC alert. Just got this in the other day. PL gold CACs are not easy to find. I think I've only sold like maybe one other one this year, gold CAC PL. People went freaking nuts over it. This one's going to be cheaper because it's a 3. There was one that sold a ways back for like $1,400, just like dumb money. I think the most recent one that sold in 2026 was sold for around the upper 9s. I'm asking $900 for this coin. I imagine this coin will go quickly. What can I complain about? Really nice, really a PL. I mean, a little remnant of a fingerprint right there, just to point it out. Certainly isn't distracting in my opinion, but it is there. But certainly a pristine piece. Holder is in perfect shape as well. Old fat slab. Nice cameo in the reverse with the frosted eagle. Common date. Cool plastic and a sticker. $900. All right. Now a rattler alert. I need to have like a different chime. You know, like how some podcasters do like a chime for certain things that get said. I need to like a rattler chime. I need an old holder chime. I need a gold sticker chime. I'm gonna work on that. If anybody has ideas or if they want to send me an audio wave file, do it. I'll take it into a consideration. They have to be like somewhat funny though, but also elicit a Pavlovian response so that people can just open up their wallets. God, Pavlovian. I didn't think I was going to mention Pavlov's dog in this particular video, but here we are. Anyway, I digress. 1884 Carson City 65 CAC. I just got this back from CAC. I think it's going to be next week or the week after. There's going to be most of this horde released. Most of them were not 84s. Most of them were 78s. But they're all rattlers. They're all really nice, and they're coming your way. This coin is $975. Nice coin. I don't think this coin's a 6. Doesn't have quite enough luster, but it's a solid, well-graded, I'd say 65A coin. Mostly white, tiny little bit, a blush of toning, but again, all the bells and whistles on this one, $975. And finally, the only lonely gold piece in the entire list today. This coin is also graded properly, in my opinion, but this luster that you see on this coin like this is the luster that a 5 needs to have, like at arm's length. Like when you pick up a 2.5 or a 5, it has to have like kind of a creaminess to it with the luster. There's just too much chatter for it to be a 5, but boy, does it sure look like a 5 when you pick it up. The holder is in great shape, except for some moron put sticker over the hologram, not me, and they ripped it off. So that's how I bought it. Just is what it is. This coin is $1,300, and it is really, really, really nice looking. This is a great grade, by the way, to collect these in. You could do it all in 64 CAC with this sort of a look and luster, and then just get the 11D and 58. And if you get the right 58, you won't even really tell much of a difference from a luster standpoint. You'll just get the wear on the cheek, a little bit maybe a wear on the headband, and then wear on the shoulder. Anytime you can look at in-use coins, and there's a lot of them out there, make sure you look. I mean, they really have a hard time grading them. I think even the graders at PCGS and NGC. But look, if you get the look down, it's really fun to cherry pick these coins. And that's what I did with this one. It didn't have a CAC sticker on it when I bought it, but I could tell it just had the look. So anyway, folks, thank you for paying attention. I hope things are going well in your life. Look after yourself, look after your loved ones. And until next week, happy hunting.